How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Yazzie TCG, and we're back for another epically based Marvel Snap Cache review. Now, this week we're looking at Moonstone, a 4/6 ongoing that has the effect to copy all other ongoings of your 1s, 2s, and 3s in the same column as her. Now, you may be thinking, damn, that's pretty strong. I think it is. I have listed all the cards. I mean, all right, hold on. I mean, I can. This isn't all the cards. There's technically more ongoings, but there's in this deck here, I have all the ongoings that I feel would be good to stack with her, with some exceptions. Like the first thing I looked at when I was looking at her, I'm like, oh my god, she's 6 power, Cerebro, Mystique, and her. That's 4 Cerebros. That's a lot of power added to the Moonstone column. Sadly to say, Cerebro 6 sucks. Cerebro 6 sucks unless you're trying to, trying to stack a Namor in a column with somebody else. Unless you're just trying to play High Evolutionary and the Thing, which, I mean, you can. You can. I mean, you know, you got fucking Iron Lad. Like, imagine, like, in a future thing where you play Iron Lad turn 4, it copies Cerebro, and then turn 5 you play Moonstone, and then on turn 6 you draw Mystique, and then you go Cerebro, Mystique, Moonstone, Iron Lad, copy fucking Cerebro, baby. We're on a different point. Ooh, yuck. We could even run White Queen. You know, White Queen, she's a 6. Fucking Galactus, dude. Yo, when are they going to expect Galactus? You've been playing C6 this whole time. You've left the column open because you didn't need it. But kneel before Galactus. Look at that. Look at that. Unironically, before they buffed her, she was a 5+ card. Cerebro 5 could have been actually very real, but no, they decided not to. I mean, even without having the ability to copy Cerebro Mystique, I still think copying something like Patriot, you know, Ant-Man for Ultron decks, that column's going to be big. Like having, you know, Moonstone, Cerebro, Ant-Man, Ultron in one column, have the rest being buffed up by, you know, or not Cerebro, I meant to say like Moonstone, like Moonstone, Patriot, Mystique, then Ultron in one column, or if you don't get the Mystique because you don't always draw it, you know, Ant-Man, not a bad ability like that. Like, I think this card is good. It's just, I'm trying to think of a place to put her. You can also put her with this week's cash card. You can put her with Victoria Hand. Like, you could do a play. You could have a column of, like Victoria Hand, Mystique, and then like current Cosmo, because this card absolutely gets its back blown out by Enchantress. Enchantress looks, if there isn't a Cosmo in that lane, Enchantress looks and goes, wow. And then that entire column is cooked. It's cooked. So I feel like if you're going to play her, I feel like you need to play Cosmo with her, so Enchantress doesn't fuck you up, especially week one. Week one, a lot of people play the new card week 1, and a lot of people play cards to counter it week 1. Anytime an Affliction card or something like that's released, Luke Cage is in 99% of decks. I mean, other than that, it could be funny stuff where you rogue your enemy's Dr. Moonstone and you have Moonstone. I don't know how that would work. I mean, having like Moonstone, Ravonna, and Quinjet, or at least like Ravonna, Victoria Hand, Quinjet in the same column, it could be crazy. It could be really good. I mean, Captain America, you know, I remember when Captain America used to buff everything, but I mean, a double Captain America like +4, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, you have Punisher, like Moonstone, Captain America, Cosmo, Punisher. That could be a crazy lane. That could be a crazy lane. You just, you know what? Just like, adding the card's good. I just think you're gonna need to dodge Enchantress. That's really all there is. I think this card would have gone crazy if it was like, you know, 4s too, because then you could copy shit like Omega Red and like fucking like Warpath and Super Scroll. You know, like I fear, not that I fear, but I feel like a lot of chains could be built together with Moonstone. Just you gotta have Cosmo in her column. That's like the only thing that I like would recommend. Also, funnily enough, you can go Moonstone, U.S. Agent, and then Luke Cage into a column with a bunch of 4, 5, and 6s. That solos a lane by itself. I mean, you could. You could. Oh, I forgot speed too. Yeah, you could. You could play speed. Yeah. Like the issue with some of these ongoings is that like you'd want them at other locations. You wouldn't want them all hyper focused. Like, ooh, 2 armors. Oh, my cards have double protection. Like, oh my god, dude, Howard the Duck. I can look at the top card twice. Woo! Okay, actually, I low-key forgot Dazzler. For the Ultron decks, Dazzler, I forgot. That's on me. But see, this is why we look. I mean, Mojo too, I guess. Like, you know, this would be like 8. This would be 8, and then Moonstone becomes like a 12. It's not the worst thing, dude. It's not the worst thing, but like, dude, like 2, you like, you know, like, yeah, you could do 2 Jean. Actually, hold up, 2 Jean Greys kind of sound disgusting. Like 2 Jean Greys, like you play her first, turn 4 play Moonstone, and then that could actually be nasty. I ain't even gonna lie to you, that could be nasty. That could be nasty, especially for some decks. But like, dude, double Colossus. Look at that, dude. Can't be moved. Can't be, bro. Like that's just my issue. I think the card is good. And what most importantly is that the other cards with her are good. Like, the other 2 cards we have with her are Black Swan, which is an activate until the end of the turn. Your 1-cost cards cost 0. This card's great for bounce decks or for zoo decks. It's great. You know, just shit out your hand and then play a Hitmonkey. It's great. And then Nocturne is basically Nightcrawler that can replace a location. Really good. You can run her in Surfer. You could run her pretty much in anything, you know. Locations are one of the things that can fully fucking screw you over. So just having a, you know, non-on reveal, just it is a ability. It's like, I'm going to move here. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this location to something good. Who even knows? You could like make a good, you can take away a good location from your opponent. Like Move is so pushed. Move has like so many of the best locations in the game. Nocturne Move, take Spider Island, make it fucking, I don't know, Fist Tower. I don't know, but like I think Moonstone's good. I'd recommend at least trying to get her because the other 2 cards in her cache are pretty good, so it doesn't really matter if you don't hit Moonstone. Like hitting Black Swan or Nocturne can boost the power level of a Marvel Snap account, and that's really what I look at a lot of the times when it comes to caches. I'm looking at like, yes, the power level of the card, but it also does help to have a good supporting cards with the cache. It makes it really hard for me to recommend a cache if the cards are ass. So just want to put that out there. But let me know if you're gonna spin for her. I'm probably gonna spin for her. I want all 3 of these. I saved up enough keys. Hopefully I get this. And then like the fucking 5th card is some like Malekith. I kind of regret not spinning for him. So who knows? Let me know in the comment section if you're gonna spin for Moonstone. Tell me what you're gonna run her in. I don't think you can go wrong, and just pray you dodge Enchantress.